Thank you very much. So my topic today is who are you being? Not the typical kind of question you have. You don't really walk up to someone at a bar and say, "Hi, gorgeous. Who are you being?" That's when they would get that emergency phone call, right? Where the phone doesn't even ring. All right, Ed. We might as well go to them and say, "How often do you masturbate?" But the typical question is, who are you? And most persons, they would respond with things that they've done in the past. I'm from Jamaica. I'm a PhD student. I'm a businessman, nurse, doctor, that kind of stuff. But if you think about it, you are not really fixed, or you're not your past. You're not a human was, not even a human is. You are a human being. Being meaning motion. It's an active word. It's doing. It's changing. You are a human in motion. Now, that motion is just there to rivet it home. So it's a bit longer than I expected. So when you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, really you are seeing a new you, a revised version of you. There are 500,000 new cells on your body when you look in the mirror in the morning. And by the end of the day, there's another 500,000 new skin cells. And when you eat and drink, for that matter, your body digests what you're having, breaks it down, and builds new cells. Old cells die out, new cells are building. So really, you are a mass of movement, a mass of change as you go through your life. Not just that, but you live in an environment that is also moving. The world is spinning in its orbit around the sun. The people on the planet are moving along a treadmill. They're moving along a conveyor belt. New people are being born, old people are dying out, trees are growing, trees are dying, pets are growing, pets are getting bigger from a puppy to a dog. It's all motion. So you are really a mass of motion within an ocean of motion. So, I mean, this shows the conveyor. I put the slides up last week, 345,000 new births that day, 142,000 deaths that day. So that's just the conveyor belt that we're on. And we're just motion. We're just movement, fluid motion within a sea of motion. So why am I telling you this? It means that when you think of yourself as fixed, when you think of I'm shy, I'm too fat, I'm not good at math, I'm diabetic, I'm not well. All you're doing, because you're constantly changing, all you're doing is changing back into what you're telling yourself you are. But you are changing, just changing back into the same thing. I give you an example. Imagine I have 225 lemons. Nice, fat lemons, juicy, but very sour. I cut them in half. That makes 450, right? And you did say 450 of us here. So each of us, we have half a lemon. And you're going to humor me. We're going to squeeze this lemon juice into our mouths. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. Very sour. Now, right now, you should have more water in your mouth by thinking about that than you had before. So your body it was changed into a body with a different chemical composition by the thought that you had in your mind. Also, the world that you're seeing, what your conscious mind focuses on is a fraction of what is out there. And so you are picking out of what's out there just a fraction of the world to enter your mind based on what you're thinking, based on what your dominant thoughts are. So here you are, this massive movement that changes with your thoughts, and the world that you live in that is changing, you then experience it differently by the thoughts that you have. So to change your life, you just think it. You decide to be brave, decide to be bold, decide to be brilliant, decide to be beautiful. And your body's composition responds, like the lemon juice, starts changing. The world you live in starts changing, the people, situation, circumstances change as well to match who you've decided to be, and your life changes for the better. So my recommendation is for you to be awesome. Thank you very much.